Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Oh, yes, we are going to have a good night tonight. Um, but welcome, and I hope everybody has had a great day, a blessed day. If you have not done your affirmations, please stop and do your affirmations because you are worth that time and you are worth the time to remind yourself that how appreciative of yourself that you are, how great you are. So I see Miss Marsha, I see Miss Stacy. How are you ladies doing tonight? I'm so glad to have y'all. I missed you last night, Stacy. But girl, I know life gets busy, don't it? But I did reply back to your email, Stacy. Did you see it? Did you get to it, girl? I need to check it for today because I haven't. And I know that somebody was emailing me, so I need to go over that, go into that. So I'm actually going to get on here. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, Vivian. Vivian's here. Marcia says, interesting topic. Let's put it up so everybody can see it. Downgrading, heavy topic. Yes, I have always dreamed for the stars. Had people who tried to discourage me, more determined to keep reaching. Yes, we're definitely going to be talking about downgrading today. For sure. But you know what, Marcia, that's the whole principle right there. Making yourself more determined to want to even do it. It's going to be like live. You walk out there and you're like, you know what? People saying I can't do it. Oh, you better watch out. And they better not pout. Because you coming up on the mountaintop. Oh, yes. Okay. So Stacy says, she is doing good. Real tired. Just woke up. Didn't know I needed sleep. You know what? A lot of the time, Stacy, we don't realize that we need sleep. We don't realize that. We just kind of go with the flow kind of thing. And then we'd be like, oh, why I got this headache? And why is this hurting? And why is this? Your body needs to rest, And, I laugh because at night, I always say, like, instead of when people say, like, lay me down to sleep, I say, lay me down to rest because my body is going to have to rest. Oh, you've been sleeping a lot, Stacy? Are you feeling like depressed or down? Because I know usually when people tend to sleep a lot, they are facing, sometimes it's depression. But then sometimes your body could just, be tired, And I always like to say, let the body be tired sometimes, and not focus on mental, conditions. Saying, oh, I was slept all day yesterday and slept all day today. I'm so depressed. Well, you're probably depressed because your body is now over, you got too much rest. Now you got too much rest. So yeah, it's real tricky. And some people say even sleeping 8 hours is too much for them. Some people say 6 hours is just enough for them. Hello, Sissa Felicia. How are you? But yes, so I really feel like, if you're, I know right now, Stacey, you are going through some things, and I'm not trying to put your business out there, and I'm not talking about exactly. I just know that you're going through something, and that could cause your body to just really just get tired out. It gets tired, and because your mind has been racing and it has been going. But hopefully today, when we do downgrade, you can get a little bit more input of some of the things that you can let go and some of the things that you need to grasp onto. Vivian says she took her nap today too. Everybody's sleeping today. What is the weather like? And you know what? And I woke up tired. I didn't even want to get up this morning. I've been drinking this coffee all day. You too, Marsha? You took a mini nap too? Man, It must be in the environment, the atmosphere. But you know what? We need that. I said, if you can do it, do it, you know. Vivian says she needs at least 8 hours of sleep. At least. Hey, that's okay, Vivian. I don't even know how many hours my body actually requires, because sometimes I'll sleep 3 hours, sometimes I sleep 6 hours, sometimes I sleep 8, sometimes 10, sometimes 4. I don't know. I don't know what my body needs at times. I just know when I get ready to lay down, my body definitely gonna let me know, hey, shut me down. I'm tired. Stacey, I love you. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. I'm so glad that you guys get rested to come see me. And I be going off coffee and caffeine, and I don't drink sodas. Like, I don't get me wrong, I do drink sodas, but it's very, very, very rare that you're gonna see me drink a soda. I probably might drink a Sprite every now and then, but I won't even finish a whole soda when I drink it. So, but I do, me and my coffee, oh yes. And then I'm starting to become like a tea freak. Like, I want tea. So I don't know, y'all. I'm getting my caffeine somewhere. Marcia says 8 hours, she gets a headache. She usually sleeps about 4 to 5. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody is so different. Yes, Stacy, coffee for Christ. You know what? What was it? What did that stand for again, Stacy? If you can look at it, because I forgot, y'all. So Stacy shared something really cute, and she knows that I love coffee. She knows I love coffee, and I think everybody out here knows that I love coffee. She sent me this little verbiage that talked about Christ in the midst of drinking coffee. And I just thought it was beautiful. And I was like, girl, that suits us for real. You know what, Marcia? No, I've never put milk in my tea, but I've heard people doing that. Does it have to be French tea to put the milk in, or just tea? Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, please, ladies and gentlemen, if there's gentlemen in here. Or if you come in and you're a gentleman, please make sure you hit that thumbs up. So let's see. So y'all, this is what coffee stood for. And I have it in my email. I'm going to make me a little printout of it. And maybe I can have something to go here. But I love that. It says for coffee, it's Christ offers forgiveness in everyone, everywhere. For everyone, everywhere. Isn't that cute? That is like the cutest little thing. Oh, I like that so much. Thank you so much, Stacy, for sharing that. Vivian says, I like a splash of milk and tea sometimes at Stacy Star. But is it, I don't know. I've never had is it regular? Y'all, I'm confused because I want to try it, but I need to make sure that I'm putting the right ingredients, because I might come back and tell y'all I put some ginger tea with some milk and be like, y'all, this didn't come out quite well. So is it just regular tea? Okay, it's called French tea. Okay. And then you add the milk. Got you. Thank you so much, Marcia. I almost forgot that. Or I almost forgot to read it. It's called, I'm going to have to try that. Because I always, you know what? I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'll be watching TV or a movie or something. And have y'all ever noticed, like, they'll be like, oh, for your tea, would you like milk? And I'm like, milk? Milk in the coffee? I mean, in the tea. So now it makes sense. It makes sense now. So I guess, does it help you sleep too? Is it soothing? Does it help you go to sleep? Relax the body, relax the mind. I bought this bedtime tea, but I have yet to use it. I don't know if it works. So for me, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So y'all ready to get into downgrading? Downgrading. Y'all, I chose this topic because a lot of the times we go off the charts for ourselves when I say downgrading. We need to lift ourselves up and stop downgrading ourselves. So when I'm saying downgrading, we need to, if we believe in it and it's our own opinion and that's what you believe, if you believe that you can go to the grocery store and sit outside and sell apples, knowing people are going inside to buy apples, that's your own opinion that you can do that. And if you feel like that you can do that, do it. Do it. Don't let society and nobody else or yourself say, why would you go sell apples outside of a grocery store? That's what people will want to know. It sounds ridiculous. But you would not probably believe how many people will stop and buy your apples. But we allow our opinions and our beliefs to stop us from pushing ourselves further than what we can do, because it's like I said, it might sound crazy, but I'm a type of person, if I really wanted to see if apples can sell at the grocery store while standing outside I will try that. That's right, Stacy. That is so right. You never know what you'll like if you don't try it. And we're so opinionated on ourselves. And we have our own beliefs, and people are entitled to these things. And that's what I love about it. People are entitled to their own opinions. People are entitled to their own beliefs. But when you're doing something, you have to remember, don't allow yourself to eat the negative out of you. Stop fighting yourself saying, I cannot do that, and start saying, I can do that. What is the process? What is the first process I can do to get started on this? Don't just sit there and say, oh, that just sounds so ridiculous. I don't even know why I even thought about that. You'll be surprised. That's how millionaires become millionaires. They just think. Marcia says, someone told me that back in the late 70s when I worked at an Air Force base. Oh, okay. That's about the milk, right? What did they tell you, Marcia? What I said? I don't even know. Someone told me that maybe do I need to go back and read? Y'all know is it about or is it about the coffee thing? I don't know. I know Marcia let me know. Oh, the tea. See? Okay. Thank you. But yes, so when we figure out who we are, what we want to do with our lives, where we're trying to go, and so many things, and let me tell y'all this too. I want to kind of make this clear, because y'all know that I'm a positive minded person and I want you guys to be positive minded as well. So when I say your beliefs and your opinions, I'm talking about the good ones. Okay. Make your opinions and your ideas the good ones, And I know it's like, well, what do you consider good? What do you consider good? Because everybody's definition is good. If you're not harming yourself, you're not harming others, you're not putting yourself in harm's way, you're not putting others in harm's way. Okay. Nothing that is going to cause destruction, nothing that's going to cause somebody to have a mental situation, all these things that we need to work on need to be positive. Don't take your negative stuff and say, well, let me go on over here and throw some shit at these people's windows and see how fast they come out and realize that it's actual shit. Sorry, but that's what I'm talking about. We don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's not nice. You wouldn't want nobody throwing shit at your windows. But I mean, I know it's a crazy example, but y'all, it's an example and it's a truth, because some people might say, well, I believe if they piss me off and they dog come over here and shit in my yard again, I'm gonna go throw shit on their window. That's their opinion. That's what they believe in. That's what they want to do. But it's not right. That's one thing, you can't do. You can't. Two wrongs won't make a right. Two wrongs do not make a right. So just when you're trying to downgrade and get rid of all the stuff that's not working and work harder. And if you're at a standstill, so say you started coloring, you start putting together a puzzle, right? 1,000-piece puzzle. And you're like, oh, what was I thinking when I bought this puzzle? You really want to know, what was I thinking? You were already thinking on the right track that you can do it. Like, oh, you know what? It's 1,000 pieces. And look how beautiful it'll be once I get it completed. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to try it. Maybe me or some girlfriends or the kids or the husband or whoever, we can all work on it. And then you get to the house with the puzzle and somebody says, why did you buy 1,000-piece puzzle? It's going to take us a long time to fix on it, to get it together. There you are thinking, oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, maybe we won't have time for it. So now you're kind of procrastinating, or now you're like trying to figure out, did I really make a mistake, or I can't think of the word. It's coming, but I can't think of it. But you're thinking negative because you have allowed somebody else to put another spark into your mind, into your brain, into your thought. And what you should be doing is say, yeah, we go put this together, and it could take us 3 years, but we're all going to work on it together. That's the objective of us working together. And guess what? If they're not working with you on the puzzle and you ended up working on it alone, you would have even taken a bigger leap of faith, a bigger leap in your self-confidence to say, you know what, I really bought this for the family to put together, but they were all complaining and talking about they couldn't do it and take too much time, but I completed it. And that's when you know that you went from downgrade to upgrading. Upgrade yourselves. Put your potentials to use. That's what we have them for. Hey, friend at the Hermit's Corner. Marsha. Marsha. Let me tell you. So you said, okay, so I'm back on the tea thing. I hope y'all got that little message. We're going to go back to the message of downgrading, but let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I was really going to go look for French tea, Marsh. I was going to really go look for French tea so I can add milk into it. But what you're saying is it's regular tea, but it turns into French when you add the milk or cream. I got you. Yep, that's Trina for you. I got you. I have no shame, but I'm glad that you clarified that up. So how you doing today at the Hermit's Corner? I hope you're doing good. Yes, Stacy, do it. Do it, do it, do it. You'll be so amazed. Bingo. That's right. What'd you say, Mark? I was told that, baby, they pulled my leg. I don't know, Marsha, but you know what? I'll use it. I'm going to take it as that. Stacy says, I thought the same. But anyways, y'all, let me go on and go back to downgrading. So basically, when you're downgrading, you're not using your full potential. So whatever you have your mindset on, your goals, your intentions, they're good. Go ahead and do it. Stop downgrading. If there's, you feel like, you know what, I don't want to live in this house anymore. I feel like my daughter is now having children and this is the family home and I want to leave it to her. And now that I can afford to add on to it, I'm going to add on another bedroom. And that way, instead of 4 bedrooms, it'll be 5 bedrooms, right? You can say that. That's upgrading yourself. That's saying I have great options and I have great opinions and I'm running with it. Downgrading is saying, you know what, that's her problem. She got all them kids. I ain't doing nothing. It's the family home. They can make it the best they can. That's not saying that it's that you're being selfish. It's not saying, it's just you're not trying to grow anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. So y'all I'm not saying if you're not adding on extra rooms for your kids for the family home, that it's something wrong with it. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if you have the desire to want to upgrade, don't let things stop you. Okay? Don't go around talking about Trina said, if I don't put this family room on here, then I'm just degrading. No, you're not downgrading. You're not downgrading. You're just not either one in the position to do it, but think of something positive, something to extend. You know what I mean? Like we just sit on things. We don't know how to like really put them into action. We just sit on them. And then when we look crazy and want to get mad at people when they come back and say, well, I thought you said you was going to be doing X, Y, and Z. Well, see, I was, but girl, I don't think I'm going to do that no more because too many people were saying it wasn't looking right. And did they try and tell you, or did you ask questions how you can make it better, or, maybe move some stuff around, or you just go quit? You're just going to quit. Don't just quit. Stop quitting. You're already past the phase of quitting. If you already started it, you can complete it. It's just going to take time and self-determination to get it done. So if there's some artwork that you have at home, or there's a vacation you want to take because you've been saving for it, or there's a new pair of shoes that you want that you've been waiting for, whatever it is, make sure you're giving yourself that self-care. Remember, we said self-care, but I'm not talking, it's part of your self-care of being able to do things for yourself. But it's also, hey, Shayla, it's also self-care of making sure that you're upgrading and not downgrading. And stop letting people say things in your ear to stop you or hinder you from growing, because that's what's going to happen, y'all. We get very stuck on what other people say, what other people feel, but who is it supposed to benefit, you or them? You know what, Marsha, you sure right about that. Let me tell y'all. Marsha says sometimes you have to downgrade some friends who are negative. You are not joking. And Marsha, I'm so glad that you're talking about friends, because that's going to actually be, I don't know if I told y'all the other night, but friendship is going to be my next topic. It's going to be my next topic, I think. But anyways, Marsha, that's awesome. You do have to downgrade to some of your friends, because the thing about it is there's nothing wrong when you have to downgrade either. Okay, Marsha, I'm glad that you threw that out there, because I want people to understand just because you have to downgrade does not mean that it has to be a bad thing for you. Because for one, if you know that you already hanging around people that ain't trying to do nothing for you, ain't no good for you, all they want to do is bum and bag and borrow and everything else, they're no good for you. They always got something going on and they're no good for you because it's pulling you down. I'm not saying don't be the friend or the mother or the sister or the cousin or the brother or the niece or the nephew that's not there. What I'm saying is, when it comes to individual people that are pulling you down, I'm talking about taking all your energy, or it's just that, oh, I don't even want to go over there because I don't even know like what's good. You need to start downgrading. Those people need to start, you have to start shifting those people in different directions. Because if you sit around and allow your friends, families, and all that to manipulate the brain that you have of you being something great, then guess what? You got to start shifting. You got to start downgrading. And now that's my opinion and that's my belief, because your friends are supposed to be, and you know what? Your friends are supposed to be the ones that are there for you. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like my mama said right before she died, y'all, and this was way back in 2011. So it ain't nothing new. My mama always said, you want your friends to be around because friends are people that are gonna love you unconditionally and love you unconditionally. Not like, can't nobody love you like God, okay? Or Jesus. Either one. Nobody can love you, right? Like that. But if I say that I'm your friend and I say that I love you and I say that I care about you, you're going to respect me just as much as I'm going to respect you. Okay? And if you are allowing yourself to run off your own steam and hatred and ugliness, why are you gonna keep letting people just build to the fire? Be around people that can teach you some things that you can grow. But anyways, like I was saying, my mom said this: people use the word friend too loosely, just as saying as I love you too loosely. People just say, oh yeah, that's my friend. Is it really your friend? Oh yeah, I love you. Do they really love you? Do we even know what these things are? Friendship and love. We use it so loosely because it's just common. You get off the phone with somebody, oh girl, I love you. Yeah, I love you too. And you don't even, you can do that because through God's eyes, we should love all. Okay. But what I'm saying is we get ourselves into these relationships. Let's just say relationships, regardless if it's whatever type of relationship. And people are saying, I love you. Make sure that they showing you that action of love. Make sure they're showing you the action of love. And make sure they're showing you the action of friendship. Because if they're not, it's not fair to you. And you are downgrading your potential of finding people that can truly love you and truly accept you and appreciate you for who you are and believe in you and want to see you grow and want to be happy for you. Those are the type of friends you want and some that you can learn from. Y'all learn from each other. So let me see here. Yes, Vivian, self-care is very important. Vivian says she got her nap today with her kittens. You took a nap too today, Vivian? Everybody took a nap. Yes. Yes. So Stacy says, turn that negative thought into a positive by saying something positive. People are like sponges. You can change negativity into positivity. They both breed. Yeah. So which one do you want to breed? Baby, I want to breed everything that's happy. To a point. To a point. That's a whole nother topic, Stacy. But when I say things that we think that might make us happy, they're not good for us. That's going to be another topic. But anyways, that's a good point stating on what we're talking about tonight. So that's a good, you're right. But I do want to breathe off the positive, not the negative. Marcia says, that word love, I am picky whom I say it to. I have been fooled, and now that I am older, do not want to be an old fool. I heard that, Marsha. I heard that, Marsha. Oh, why can't I just sit here and hear you saying that? But Marsha, look, I love everybody. So if I'm telling somebody that I love you, yes, I love you. But understand when I'm telling you that I love you, like when I get off here and I tell you guys, thank y'all so much and I love you guys, I honestly do love you guys. I love what you put out. I love what you share. I love you as an individual. I don't know what to love on the inside of the majority of you, because we basically, this is our way of communication, and hopefully one day we'll all get to meet each other. But you do have to be picky. You can't just go around telling everybody, oh girl, I love you, oh boy, I love you, because some people will interpret it into a whole different category. And then you get into an argument, well, you said you love me. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I was talking about, so just say, I love all my spiritual sisters and brothers. And when I say spiritual, that does not mean people that only are saved. I'm talking about spiritually, meaning all that God has created. All that God has created. Okay? But love thyself. Please love thyself first. Don't be trying to go out there and go out there and love the wrong thing, because then now you're downgrading. You're downgrading. We got to make sure even in our relationships that we're not downgrading. We got to make sure that in our relationships that we are upgrading, that we are going with our opinions and our beliefs, So put it like that. Marsha says, I love everybody, but some folks you have to feed them with a very long handled spoon. Marsha, that was my mama's favorite. Oh, that was one of her favorite things to say. Like, it's almost like you literally just said it, like it just came out of her mouth. Like, because I could just hear her and she was like, yeah, old lady, I love everybody, but some folks you just got to feed them with a long spoon, a long handled spoon. That's what my mom would say. Have mercy. Okay. And I don't have no problem doing that if I have to. I just try to stay in my own little area and not bother nobody, because, not everybody can deal with me. Not everybody can deal with me. And I get it. I'm loud. I'm courageous, but they hear all the loud, and they know that I'm going to say what I'm going to say, but it's okay. That's what makes me me, and I love it. But I'm not going to downgrade who I am to fit somebody else's standards. Okay. So let me take these off. Do not downgrade yourself to fit somebody else's standards. Let's say that again. Say it to yourself. Do not downgrade yourself to fit anybody else's standards. Y'all want me to write that, put that in there? Because that's deep. That's deep. That's really all of downgrade right there. Marcia says, Judas says he loved Christ and kissed him. My grandma called that a Judas kiss. I like that. Hey, Judas. But you know what? Give me the Judas kiss too. Because sometimes you got to learn how to turn the other cheek. Sometimes you got to turn the other cheek. And by the time they knew it, they missed it. Yeah. So, new lip stuff. I wonder if this is any good. Has anybody tried this? It's Burt's Bees. My daughter got me some. It's like a peppermint stuff. Because y'all know how I be my lips. But anyway, so yeah. I don't know. It seemed to be working for the moment. It's been keeping my lips a little, not too dry. What you say? Marsha, I am not kidding. Mom, that was what my mom said. She says, really changed. She goes, that was my aunt's cuss words. Yeah, I'm so serious. That's what I'm saying. Like all the good soul and all the that's why I have to hold on to it. I have to hold on to it. And I pray that my kids would say, I remember my mom used to say this, and her mom used to say that. She says, because her mom used to say that, because a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it makes sense. Yeah, it's okay, Marsha. It's okay. I cannot use the lip oil. I'm gonna tell you that. I cannot use that lip oil. I tried the lip oil. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know if it ate up my lips, burnt up my lips. I don't know what happened to my lips. But my lips were not the same after 24, well, within 24 hours. And then I had to I just started putting regular Vaseline on my lips. Stacy says, that is very interesting, Marsha. Girl, you know I have to Google that. Google it, Stacy. Google it. The oil? No, the oil didn't burn, but it just made my lips like, I don't know, like they peeled and then they would be super dry. So could you imagine like new skin coming off and then underneath is like super dry, and it made my lips hurt so bad. I don't know. I was like, I can't use the oil. I cannot use that oil. Mm-mm. But y'all, so let me tell y'all, I'm gonna get ready to get off here in a minute. I love Carmex, but she could not find it. They didn't have no Carmex when she went. Marsha, I love Carmex and Blistex. Those are like oh, yes, yes, yes. Hey, Greeter, how are you? Y'all, my baby over there doing something. But how are you, Greeter? How was your day? Hugs back at you. We were just talking about don't downgrade yourself for nobody else's comfort. Don't do that. Because I bet you if you had them doing something that they didn't feel comfortable doing or anything like that, it wouldn't, they wouldn't do that. But yeah, but don't downgrade yourself for people. Don't do that, for nothing, not only people, but for things. Because, we'll end up doing something for things and thinking, oh, no, you're downgrading yourself for that. You know what I mean? You're downgrading yourself for that. Don't downgrade yourself for things, people. But yes, let me see. Marsha says, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you like it. You know what, Marsha? That's true. A woman should never downgrade herself. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't. And there's different ways that a woman can downgrade herself. And I feel like if you are not put in a position or need to downgrade yourself, don't downgrade yourself. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself, because you're worth more than that. Always look for more. Like when you find friends and stuff, find friends that's on a drive. They want to do things and conquer things and do good things. When you get into a relationship, don't settle. Go beyond. Do what you want to do. Find what you're looking for. And if it ain't out there, then it ain't out there. If you want to go on certain vacations, go on your vacations. Don't let nobody stop you. Girl, we go next month because I ain't got no money. Go next month, girl. I'm trying to go next week. So, excuse me. So, if that's the case, not saying that you're downgrading, you're downgrading. It's you have plans and you sticking to them. Now, if you just want to be nice and say, hey, but if you've been planning it for so long and it's right around the corner and then it's like, oh, now we got to wait. That's a decision you should make. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how to make that decision because everybody's friendships and different things are different. But what I am saying is if I planned a trip with somebody and they know we're supposed to be leaving on the 23rd, you will call me on the 18th and the 19th to tell me you need another month, I'm going on a trip. I love you, but I'm going on a trip. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with that, because if it was your true friend, they would definitely understand, you know, and say, hey, when I come back, we can plan to get a dinner, go watch a movie. We can do something together. But I got to go on this trip. I've been waiting for it. I didn't save for it, you know, and it's something different in my life, something new that I get to explore, you know. And if they're your friends, like I said, they'll understand. Marcia says, if I ever get into another relationship, I am upgrading for the best because I am the best. Amen. Yes, ma'am. You are the best and you deserve the best, you know? But yes, you are. And I think that's every woman should think like that. You go into the next relationship, upgrade from what you had. Go. Don't think. Don't say, well, nah, because that ain't possible. You don't know what's possible. God can make anything possible, you know. And if it's not out there for you, it's just not out there for you, you know. I'm learning how to stop making things happen and let God allow them to happen, because that helps a lot too. That definitely helps a lot. But anyways, y'all, so I am going to get ready to get off here, because let me tell y'all, my daughter thought there was a concert on Saturday. The concert is actually tomorrow in another city. So tomorrow I actually get to see my sister. So I'm really, really, really excited to see her. I get to see my niece, my nephews, my great niece, my great nephews. So I'm like really excited. It's going to be a long night between a long shift journey and all this kind of stuff, but it's okay. So, but I am going to close it up tonight because I have some packing and stuff like that to do. And I still have to go to work tomorrow and Saturday, y'all. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get to this concert too. But y'all make sure that tonight you say another affirmation. Tonight, think of something where you can upgrade yourself. Please think of something where you can upgrade yourself. I don't care if you start saying, you know what, I'm going to start putting, stickers on a calendar every time I drink 6 glasses of water instead of 2 glasses of water, because you're giving good, that good, you're going to be hydrated. You're going to be feeling good, give you a little bit more energy, but don't go in there and say, oh, I'm going to just take the water off. I'm going to just stick with, find something to upgrade. If you're drinking 3 cups, yeah, drink 4. Baby steps. But find something for you guys to do that's positive. Do not allow people or yourself or anyone to downgrade you. Upgrade, and upgrade. I want to say thank you all for coming out here tonight. For the people that are watching this on replay, thank you guys as well. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I will be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I will be in a different location. I will be in Houston, but of course, I will be taking my laptop so I can get on. But I want to thank you guys so very, very, very much for your time. Y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Make sure, stay positive too, because you guys are wonderful and you are highly favored. Okay. Always remember that. And so you have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow here on Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Good night, guys.